Boys Don't Cry is the real-life story of Tina Brandon. Born a female, she identifies as a male. On the run from the law, she jumps out of the frying pan into the fire when she falls in love with Lana, a pretty girl who lives in prime redneck territory.
The bluest skies in Texas.
We know that truth is stranger than fiction. We also know that in the film world, the phrase "based on a true story" can mean anything from "this film portrays a real story" to "this film doesn't really have anything to do with what actually happened." In the case of 1992's Boys Don't Cry, we're sure that "based on a true story" means exactly that.
I'm an asshole.
How can we be so sure? Taking a personal interest in the story, director Kimberly Peirce visited the crime site, attended the murder trials, and interviewed both Brandon's girlfriend Lana and Lana's mother. Given that Peirce is so open about her own sexuality, it's hard to believe she would have chased the story with such tenacity unless she intended to mirror the truth.
What the hell is this?
As closely as possible.
Who wrote this?
The guy who's staying with you. Brandon.
If you didn't see this film back in 1992, we'd be surprised if you didn't catch the media hype that surrounded Boys Don't Cry.
Oh, see, Brandon's not quite a he. Brandon's more like a shut up.
It's your business. Look, I don't care if you're half monkey or half ape. I'm getting you out of here.
It deservedly won a slew of awards, with Hilary Swank collecting the Oscar and Golden Globe for Best Actress, with Chloe Sevigny also picking up Oscar and Golden Globe nods for Best Supporting Actress. While few of us identify with sexual identity crisis, it isn't required to enjoy this film. The treatment of this delicate subject is done so well that by the time you finished watching Boys Don't Cry, you could really care less about what gender what character relates to.
Leave him alone!
After all, this is really a love story. And considering the successful reception of this feature, it just goes to prove that when it comes to real-life stories, smart people do their research.